I know you pulled that last homer, but it seemed like the 3 or 4 homers before your most recent one were all opposite field. Just what do you think that says about kind of where your swing is right now?
I think that I've been really trying to get on top of the ball. I think at the beginning of the year during the SEC play, I was swinging. I was fouling stuff straight back. I was a little bit under it. So I've been getting in the cage and really trying to get on top of the ball. And when I get on top of the ball, it keeps your swing flat. And when you're late, you can hit it to all sides of the field.
Yeah, Jordan, when you look at sort of the way you go opposite field with a lot of those, I know you've been hitting the ball out of the yard quite a bit that way lately. Is that part of your game something that's improved as you've gotten older? Were you one of those kids who just kind of always pulled the ball, or has that always been a part of your game?
No, I mean, to be honest, until Friday against Arkansas, I mean, I really don't go backside too often. I think that it was just a spur of the moment type of thing, and I think I saw it go out and saw what type of how I swung right there and tried to go back into the cage and repeat it, and then I was able to repeat it a couple more times.
We'll go to back to Ben.
Yeah, Jordan, with that last home run, you passed Evan for the team lead. Any friendly competition, friendly banter back and forth?
There's some competition going back and forth for sure, but I'm gonna keep that for locker room talk for sure.
And with tonight, 40 wins on the season, fastest team in the country, 240 wins. What do you think that says about this team and what you all have accomplished this year? I know there's still a lot left on the table, but to get to 40 wins, what do you think that says about this team?
This team's special. I think that we can do a lot of great things. I think we definitely have showed the flashes that I've talked about before, and I think we're on the right track. I think you keep the ball rolling like V always says, and we'll end up where we need to be.
And to keep building off of those 40 wins, do you think there's another step that you all need to take, or do you feel like it's just a matter of just kind of being consistent in your daily routine?
Just being consistent. I think everything it falls into a routine. You can kind of get out of whack when you get out of your routine. So B does a pretty good job of keeping most of the stuff on the same schedule and keeping us hitters and pitchers on the same routine all the time.
Wes.
Yeah, Jordan, I know that as this gets kind of toward the business end of the season, y'all are obviously playing for a lot. You know, there's SEC East title on the line, maybe SEC championship, SEC tournament, all these things going forward to the NCAA tournament. Does it get tougher late in the season to really just keep focusing on the moment and not think in the back of your mind about what all's out there for y'all to compete for?
I mean, sure, you always have thoughts like that in the back of your mind, but start thinking too big moments like that. That's when stuff that right in front of you can slip away. So I think V does a good job at keeping us grounded and keeping us in the same place. So I think that's a huge deal, and I do think it can be hard, but we're just gonna keep focusing on
Yeah.
what's in front of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess on the flip side of that, you know, you come to Tennessee, y'all want to get this program turned back around. You want to be going into the sort of the business end of the season with a lot to play for. I mean, is it exciting to think about sort of this is what you came to Tennessee to do?
I mean, for sure. I think I came into a program that was definitely on the come up, and I knew the coaching staffs pretty well. So I think I made a pretty good decision with who I wanted to go with, and this is the right program to be in for sure.
Back to Ben.
I'm sure all of your friends who are Bama and Auburn fans are thrilled about it. Just how excited are you to go out and play for an SEC East title this weekend? I know there's bigger accomplishments still left on the table, but just kind of one step at a time. How excited are you to go out and play for an SEC East title this weekend?
I think that's a pretty big deal. I mean, to be honest, I really didn't even know if that was what it was, but I mean, that's a big deal for us. I think people coming into the program now, I think that's what they should expect. I think that our coaches are putting good players in a good. They've got a good enough staff to let everything fall into place. I think that should be the new expectation.
Wes, get the last one.
Yeah, Jordan, I know that, you know, the way that you've been hitting the ball lately, the way Max and Drew have been hitting the ball again lately, that's getting some attention. And obviously what Liam's done all season has gotten attention. But what Jake's able to do, does it feel like he just kind of sneaks under the radar sometimes as a guy who's hit pretty much around 350 or plus all year long and just sort of always seems to make good contact and give you all a chance?
I mean, he's just a grinder in the box. He pretty much does everything you want him to do. I mean, I don't know too many times where I've heard the coach have to yell at him for something. So I mean, he knows what he needs to do, and I mean, he's a special hitter. He's got elite hands. He's got elite eyesight. I mean, you see it every day what he does on the field. So he's pretty special for sure.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks.